All right, it's time for another video. We got a lot of original Xbox and Xbox 360 this time, which is always super exciting because I'm a big fan of the original Xbox. Let's go ahead and get into the Xbox 360 games here. Walmart exclusive poster included with that copy of whatever that ship game is. There's the Darkness. Here is Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. But yeah, this is a big stack of Xbox 360 games. So I'll definitely be flying through this here, try and keep the video a bit shorter. Talk about any standout releases. I personally was pretty big into the Xbox 360. I played quite a lot of it. I had a lot of good multiplayer memories with it. Though, honestly, there are so many games released for it that a lot of these games I never got around to, like Max Payne 3, all the Lego games, the Naruto games. There's only a select few I actually played. But Dead Rising 2 here is one of them. Very fun, awesome game. There's the Minecraft story mode, Terraria, Gears of War. Gears of War, another excellent, awesome game, especially co-op. That's one thing I like about the Xbox 360. There's a lot of good co-op games like Gears of War, Halo, stuff like that. And yeah, as you can see, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Lots and lots of Xbox 360 games. All sorts of stuff. So let me just fix this stack here. I barely even have any room. I film on this little shelf thing, and there's like so many games on here. I can't even fit them all. Here's another really fun one, Dead Island. Dude, Dead Island 1 is an amazing game. Just get a hammer, electrocute it, and then start slamming zombies like 500 feet away. Here's a game I'd like to play, Chrome Hounds. I'm super into mech games, so this will be really fun to check out, I think. But yeah. The 360 games are super cheap too. That's the other great thing. These games are so cheap to get these days. It's wild. You could, dude, build a whole Xbox 360 collection. I can't think of any Xbox 360 games that push like $60 even. It'll be a long while before these games become super pricey because we just this was the height of physical publishing. Here's Halo Wars, really fun RTS game. We weren't quite fully digital. We were getting there, but there was a lot of games on the shelves, and that means there's a lot of these games out there. So there are plenty of copies out there for people to get, and a lot of people aren't really too fond of the Xbox 360 era, which I can understand why. But I think it's pretty fun if you like the HD games, PS3, Xbox 360. There's a lot of good games. Definitely worth checking out. But let's move on to the original Xbox. Now, this is a system I get excited about. Rainbow Six 3, my kind of game right there. I bought a original Xbox not too long ago. I got I got the BattleTech game, Mech Assault. I got Knights of the Old Republic, and I got Star Wars Battlefront 1. So I'll probably sit on those for a while before adding more games. But yeah, this is a really great system to collect for. Games are super cheap, much like the Xbox 360. There aren't as many games as the PS2, but honestly, you get a lot of the great ones. And the games are like significantly cheaper. And there's some really cool games that you can't get on the PS2, like Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind over here. Fantastic game. The original Knights of the Old Republic isn't on the PS2. The Halo games, there's a lot of good stuff. It's a very unique system. Plus, it's a massive system, too. I forgot just how big the original Xbox is until I started actually using one. But I'm loving mine so far. And this era is a good one. The PS2, original Xbox, GameCube era. All sorts of classic games. Here's Star Wars Battlefront. Really fun game. Just to drop in, blast a bunch of stormtroopers. Yeah, maybe do that for an hour and then go do the rest of your day. Perfect system for that kind of gaming. What is this? Enter the Matrix. There's a lot of movie games. Deus Ex Invisible War, the sequel to Deus Ex. I think even Half-Life 2 is on the Xbox, I think, which is pretty wild. That might be the PS2. Simpsons Hit and Run. This is an amazing game. Super fun racing kind of game. Very challenging, though. That's one of the games I beat on stream. And those later levels are very difficult. But the humor in that game is absolutely on point. Here's another great one, Fable. Perfect game. Really fun, really unique RPG where you kind of grow up with your character. Project Gotham Racing, Doom 3. I'm telling you, the original Xbox has got a lot of good stuff, and these games are pretty cheap. Here's Dan, this game scared the hell out of me when I was younger. I'll have to revisit it and get revenge on it one of these days. So let's see what else we got here for the original Xbox. Dead or Alive 3. Very good series of fighting games. Lots of crazy action in that one. Bust people through windows. Stuff like that. You get the Spider-Man games. God, there's just a lot of good stuff for the Xbox. Though a lot of these games are on PS2 and GameCube as well. But it's a good generation to go back to. And that's why I bought an Xbox. That's why I bought one. I had a PS2. Well, I still have a PS2, but I had to bring it into the store for streaming purposes. So now I didn't have anything at home to play. So Xbox came in. I said, you know what? I'm buying it. Let's go. What else we got here? Voodoo Vince. Feel his pain. What is this game? You play as a voodoo doll or something? I don't even know. That sounds badass to me. Burnout 3. God, there's a lot of good racing games. Pinball games. Pretty much anything you could ever want, really. What is this? Destruction Derby kind of game, I assume. Midnight Club 2. That's an amazing racing game. Halo 2. God, there's all sorts of stuff. I played the hell out of Midnight Club 2, dude. That's a game where you could pop up on two wheels and just drive on the side of the road. Here's Phantom Dust. I think this is one of the more pricey Xbox games, which there aren't too many. There's only a handful of Xbox games that are like $100+. Here's Ghost Recon. A lot of really fun kind of military shooter games. They were really popular in this era. Though PS2 had SOCOM, I think it was. That's a game series I never got to play, but I'd love to one day. The Punisher, classic game. I mean, honestly, you could just keep going all day. We got so much stuff here. But I'm going to go ahead and show it all off here. Kind of fly through. Pick out a few highlights like Sneak King here. Where you play as the Burger King mascot and try to sneak around and ambush people with hamburgers, I guess. Jeez. People were going crazy when it came to making games, let me tell you. But yeah, here's the rest of the stuff. Soul Calibur 2. Oh my God. I played the hell out of Soul Calibur 2. But I want to say that, they're never going to make games like this anymore, I think. There's so much experimentation that went on in this era. I don't think we'll ever get to it again. But thanks for watching the video, and be sure to check out our streams every weekday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. And hey, check out the store too. See you later.